I think there's two reasons why we need to get cash directly into the hands of Americans right now. First, and by far the most important, is that a remarkable share of the country lives paycheck to paycheck with little or no savings. So that almost every day they're teetering on the edge of the financial cliff. With millions of people losing their jobs or having their incomes reduced by having their hours cut, we need to make sure that these people who could find themselves in dire straits have the money to get by. So that means getting cold, hard cash into their hands soon. The other reason for the cash payments is that because of the social distancing, some estimates are showing that the economic downturn in the second quarter of this year could be in the double digits. That's a huge demand and supply shock in the economy, and giving this support to working families could help prop up some of that demand in the near term. This is very different from the 2008 crisis. There we had a specific shock due to irresponsible behavior, and that shock affected the financial system writ large. It affected banks, it affected mortgage lending, and what we have here is actually just a directly imposed government shutdown immediately of much of the economy, businesses, and then also telling consumers to stay home. So here, it's very much the pain is right now. People are not being employed. People are staying home. That's why the response time is even shorter than it was back in the crisis of 2008. So the national debt is a huge problem. But in this crisis moment, the cost of not acting is much higher than the cost of taking aggressive action. First, we're talking about real financial pain that households, families are going to be suffering in the next few weeks. We can't turn a blind eye to that. But more broadly, thinking about it from a dollars and cents perspective, the alternative of not acting could be so severe over the coming years that it could swamp the $2 trillion or so cost of the legislation that is in front of Congress right now. We really need to weigh the cost of the bill against that cost of inaction, not against the cost of spending zero additional dollars.